I brought my kit, bro. Come on, man.
My man Jorge. All right. We're gonna go to San Velasco.
I don't know where it is.
It's a bit of a drive.
Needed.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, like, I helped my dad with, like, he was a contractor by trade, so he built houses and shit. But
Okay.
I put up drywall as a kid, like, not much, you know, like I can cut wood and fucking nail it together. Thinking like 7 projects at once, like it needs to have a fold out bed, then it needs all these levels and shit. And then you get on Instagram and there's these fucking amazing builds and you're like, mine looks like toothpicks, you know?
Bro.
But who the fuck cares? That's the thing, who the fuck cares? Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Bro, it's Carlos and I talked a lot about this French guy that does YouTube videos and this very
Alex, the French speaking guy,
yeah. So, like, look at him. For example, his first videos maybe were not the greatest, and were not like, for example, his place where he crafted his stuff was not as how to say this? It's not that. It was super basic at that time, and then slowly but surely he was evolving into something more like
he's got the lights and see, he built all the
at the end, like, you will craft your own shit. It's just like your own shit has never been seen before. Like, see pros and cons. Are you failing and are you not being able to do it, or are you failing because you saw some error and then you have to do it better, right? So, and when you take yourself out of the equation of doing it for yourself, but you just want to learn because it's a process. It works, but it's painful sometimes because you gotta fail a shit ton of times.
I've done I think a dozen trips in this thing. It's great, especially like
how do you sleep here, bro?
A piece of wood goes across the bench and then an air mattress.
How's the airflow?
I have to put it, so I've got this.
Okay.
I have to hook up the electric because I've got car batteries that are gonna like run through it.
Okay.
But then I have to put little air vents in the back because it just kind of stagnates.
Yeah, you keep the head inside. You gotta take it out. That's gonna be another vent.
Keep the head inside.
Bro, like, you don't know what you do at night. Bro, you don't know what you do at night, man. Like, I'm not gonna judge, but according to temperature and physics, you know, you gotta take the shit out of here. Or you're gonna wash your clothes when you trip. When you go on the trip and shit like that.
They've got these things where it's like a little bucket and then it actually just like, you know, like a butter churn, like it can just pump it and then it does it for it. But I mean, it's not that hard to just go to a laundry spot. It's like $6, you know? People say it's too expensive. I'm like, I don't know, dirty clothes are fucking dirty.
Yeah, like how much
just
clothes are you
$6.
You just divide yourself into something.
Dude, so many times I was at the restaurant, like, I just give me 20 minutes, and I would just come in here and just fucking chill. I'd open all the windows and just. I'm tired of cooking for a restaurant. I'm not trying to like relive a glory day or anything, but like when I was in Jamaica, I'd have to cook for extremely wealthy people. Like one time I cooked at the bottom of a waterfall, thigh high the water, and the waterfall's right here. And me and Colin set up the table, got fire on like from rocks, and then we made a makeshift, like we stacked rocks and then put it on top, like the water was here, and then 2 rocks higher was the fire. And it's an experience, you know? That's like, I chills right now. Like forever I will remember that. And the thing about a restaurant is that you go to a restaurant, I want this, I want that, I don't want this, I don't want that, and like that's fine. But I want to curate an experience. I want, like, for you to say I'm gonna remember this forever. That means a lot to me. And it's not that I'm selfish, but like memories are what gets me through. You know, like all the memories of everyone that I've passed, or people that are important to me. I have a good memory, and it's always around food. And so I just want to be able to like share that, you know? And if I can just ask anybody to come out for I mean, this is the first one. It's so funny, dude. I was nervous. I was so busy today, and I was nervous, like running around, like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And then I sat for a second. I'm like, nervous about what? Dude, it's fucking Jorge. You know, like, if anything, you'd be like, I don't care. You want some help? Like, let me help cook.
Yeah.
You know, like. So that's what I was gonna say. Is that I mean, if you're at a restaurant in town, that's not okay. You have to wait 3 hours. You know, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck is this?
No,
You know?
but what I'm saying is, like,
But if you
with
go
this type of
somewhere,
experience,
that's
this is what is like, bro. If I go to the beach, if I have to wait 3 hours, 4 hours for a ribs to be done in a fire that we use to pull out for logs around,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna be the happiest. Even if I do fish for an hour, smoke, I'm gonna and I caught it like that afternoon. That's gonna be the most accomplished day I'll feel in my life. Bro, this is beyond my expectations, by the way. Being able to do this, bless you, man.
I love it, man.
You're a blessing, bro. You have been a blessing, to be honest. You have taught me so much shit, man. So much shit. So much shit that I didn't knew I had to learn.
Same. You know, it's like when you teach, you learn. You know, and I'll never, like, one vivid memory of you, me, and your brother is that first night that you were on boil. And it's just like, dude, you got hit, you know, like, I don't know what to do. Hermano, like, calm down, you know, just breathe. Give me a second. Do you need help? Yes. All right. But then as time goes on, like, then everyone's looking for you, like, looking to you for answers.
Yeah.
And so then I have to adjust my teaching because it's not as simple as just do this, because in a restaurant, you've got 30 fucking things going on. You can't just say, workstation 1. But that's most people, like, they work in restaurants, they know how to cook the menu. But if you give them something slightly different, they have no idea what's going on.
That was delicious.
And then if you want stuff, just pick them up. So, one thing I've been doing, like, I cook for Wendy all the time. And she always says, I don't know, you know, what to eat with what. So I always make her a bite. I mean, I get it. If you don't, like, if you've never been exposed to it and you're not sure.
Never.
My thing is just do a little bit.
For everything.
But if you're not sure, like, so
My experimented, bro.
my take on it is that, like, Western style cooking, they mix everything together, right?
Wow.
So you'll get this, and then it's like everything tastes the same.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I just want, like, a piece of chicken, but then
Right.
I need some acid. So I just take a little bit of acid. But then I'm searching over here. Ooh, what we got? Celery? It's gonna be nice and bright. I'll lighten everything up. And then the purpose of soup, to me, is kind of break everything up.
Keep going. This soup is fucking great, bro. How you do the soup? Fried curry.
Dude, I love ginger.
Yeah, I'm into it. I just gotta make a skin of the ginger.
It's the same kind of meatball, but this one's sauteed, and then this one's cooked in the broth.
But the texture itself is just super nice. And the soup is.
And another thing I like to do is, like, if it's really leafy greens, mix them around in the soup a bit just to kind of soak it up. There's a whole nother flavor profile. You know, like a kid, right? Don't play with your food.
No,
I learned differently.
different.
I mean, I got it. It made sense, right? Because you're just
Yeah.
pushing around and shit like that. But when I moved to Asia, this is how they eat.
Yeah, they just do this.
But it's very similar, like in Mexican style cooking, especially Baja. Like they have greens, they have herbs, everything's kind of spread out.
Yeah. This is incredible, bro. This is huge. What you did here. But
That stuff's insane.
I'm gonna add some mushrooms. The one who does it, spices have life. It takes work, but it's just beautiful, man. This is like, the soup is incredible, man.
I used to be so bad at soup.
It was so easy, bro.
I know, but I am, but I used to be a very good sushi chef, and I thought I was a good chef, but it's not the same things. And then when I started working at the ramen place, like, I didn't really know soup that well.
Yeah.
But you just start to understand this flavor goes with this. You cook this long, it's gonna change the flavor like that. And then I got known for making soup.
Oh God, you know, I knew you because of soup. That's a fact. Like, when I ate your ramen, I was like, this is something different, man. Like, there is something different about this.
There's a Japanese like anime thing. Like, you can tell the emotion of the chef by the way the soup tastes.
Yeah.
And people used to say like, "Oh, chef's sad today." I'm like, "The fuck? Like, how do you know? Like, they could taste it in the soup."